How's it going, guys? So I just got my car back from the mechanic, and first of all, we have to go take this thing to the car wash because it is filthy disgusting. But afterwards, I am gonna tally up the total of the post-purchase inspection because I never did a pre-purchase inspection on this car because I was just really excited to have it, and it looked like it was in good shape. But that might surprise you when you see the bill, maybe not. But let's go get this thing cleaned up, and then we're gonna go over how much my mechanic bill was in just a second. Okay, so driving and filming is really freaking hard, especially with a manual transmission. So yeah, if I die, I just know I did it for the YouTube videos. Let me give you guys a quick little pull here. Oh, it sounds so good. Sounds so good. I need more supercharger wine though. I need more supercharger wine, but it does sound amazing. I don't even know what gear I'm in right now. There we go. Let's go into third. Yeah, and I don't even have a loud exhaust. These are the Borla Stingers, so these are like the, you know, not the Borla Attacks. These are the lower volume, less rowdy ones, which is exactly what I wanted because I want to hear that supercharger whine. But yeah, let me know what you guys have for recommendations. I need more supercharger whine, more of that stuff, you know. Alrighty guys, now that we're back from getting the car washed and she came out pretty clean, I want to go through, I have the receipt for the mechanic here in the car. We're going to go through it and I am going to show you exactly how much the bill was for my post-purchase inspection on this car. So first off, I have to give a shout out to Alex at Muscle Tuner Auto Shop, and he absolutely is amazing. He does a lot of Mustangs. I took a long time to look for reviews of a mechanic just because you guys know you can't trust any random mechanic. A lot of people don't know what they're doing. A lot of people lie, scam people. So Alex, shout out. If you're in the LA area, go check out Alex at Muscle Tuner Auto, especially if you have a Mustang. But he does all types of cars, but he actually had a whippled S550 when I was there picking up my car that looked pretty nasty. But you can go look at their reviews. They have amazing reviews, and I recommend that for any mechanic because yeah, if they don't have good reviews or, you know, people can't vouch for them, then you don't really know what you're getting into. So shout out to him. But I am gonna go over the list here. So the first thing on the list here is the window regulator. So the driver's side window regulator wasn't working. The right one is actually a little bit slower than the left one. Now let me show you guys. So this one is actually super quick now, and then this one is still a little bit slower. But now they both work because before I couldn't put down my driver's side window. So window regulator, that was $225. I did have to get the engine mounts done on this car because they were kind of shot. I mean, honestly, if you want a good mechanic to, you know, show you what the pieces that they're swapping out and stuff, and he showed me the old engine mounts and they were, you know, pretty shot. So we replaced those with some OEM style engine mounts. I didn't want to do anything crazy. I know some people put like stiffer engine mounts and stuff like that, but that kind of can, you know, hurt the ride quality, especially on a car that's a daily driver. So we put the OEM style engine mounts, $367 for parts and labor. The transmission was whining. It had a lot of noise in it, so we did a transmission fluid change, and that actually took care of a lot of the noise. So I don't know what was happening before, what kind of fluid was in there, or what exactly happened, but yeah, a lot of noise. Now still some noise, but less noise. He did recommend that, you know, maybe I would need to get a new transmission eventually. I mean, this car does have 125,000 miles, or since we're in kilometers over here, 195,000 kilometers. Because again, this is a Canadian Mr. Chrome Cobra, but yeah, so maybe transmission in the future. Right now, transmission, everything shifts fine, just some noise. So nothing to worry about in the short term. I did get an oil change. Transmission fluid change was $110, oil change $107, and then just a vehicle inspection $95. So in total, not actually too bad. $904. So one other thing aside from the transmission stuff that did need to be looked at was the rear diff is leaking. So the rear diff is leaking in 2 different places, and he said that would need to be done. Couple $100, I think it was like 800 or 900, but it's kind of like gunked up the rear diff fluid, and it's not actively leaking. So he said just keep an eye on it. Since I did just get the car, I'm just gonna make sure I keep an eye on my garage floor to see what it looks like, see if there's any active leaks. But as of right now, I mean, there's no leaks. I think it was an old leak, or someone just didn't clean it up after sealing it up, or I don't know exactly what's going on there, but just keeping an eye on that for now. So not too bad for not doing a pre-purchase inspection. My total, and that's with just some standard things, $904. So not too bad, especially considering we did the trans fluid change and the oil change, which is just standard stuff that needs to be done anyways. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad of a damage, but now I feel a lot more comfortable now that the car has been looked through, and that way I can daily drive it with some peace of mind that a mechanic has gone over it and make sure everything looks good. Let me know if anybody in the comments has a Terminator. If your transmission makes a lot of noise, number one. Number two, does your rear diff leak? Because I started going through the Terminator forums, and a lot of people were saying that their rear diffs do leak. But yeah, the transmission noise, I mean, the only thing I have it to compare it to is my 2001 Mustang GT, and it had a lot of stuff done to it. It was not stock at all. So not a super fair comparison. It's also a different transmission, so yeah, we'll see. But as of right now, it shifts fine. But yeah, let me know if anybody else's transmission is super loud, because this one is pretty loud. So hopefully not too soon due for a transmission repair, because I know those can get pricey. And I don't know if any of you guys have noticed it, but I do have my son's car seat back here, and what's really cool is it almost matches the Mistachrome a little bit, at least the bottom section. So pretty cool looking car seat. And again, this is my daily driver, so my son does go back here nice and snug and secure, and he loves it so far. He's only 1, so not much input there, but yeah, it is a pretty cool car seat, and we throw him back there, take him to the park, take him to the grocery store, take him wherever we need to take him. So one last thing I want to touch on is this car, since it's pretty much stock other than the Borla stingers. I do think it is not as loud as a Terminator should be. So let's look under the hood here. Maybe you guys have some suggestions for me, but I was reading, and some people were saying to take off that this engine insulation thing. So I'm gonna probably rip that off, especially considering how nasty it is. That thing looks like it was like, I don't know, it's gone through some stuff. It's seen some stuff. But yeah, I'm taking that off, so hopefully we can get some more sound with that. I do want to get some sort of cold air intake, maybe a pulley. I am going to take this thing off just because I don't like it. I want to be able to see that supercharger belt on there. But other than that, let me know if you guys know what else we can do to make this baby louder, because I know there's some like silencer holes inside the supercharger. I'm not trying to take apart the supercharger right now and weld or plug those holes, so I'm not going to do that. So hopefully once I take off this like insulation cover thing and then put on our intake on there, maybe a cold air intake just open without that cover, I know it makes it a lot louder. So we'll see how that goes, but let me know in the comments below if you guys have any other suggestions. Anyways, so I think that concludes the video. Let me know what you guys think about my mechanic bill in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.